Hey woodworkers, thought I'd do a little video on a dust collection system that has worked well for me for decades, and I haven't seen much of it on YouTube. I've seen a lot of how to connect your system to filtration and other system, but I haven't seen one like I've got here, and it may inspire you to do the same. I found this to work great. It's a what I call a direct uh, outside exhaust system. And really, I started this mostly because I had a confined space. I had a lot of dust issues, and I wasn't really happy with any of the systems, even using filters and things like that to create a good, safe environment. So I really tried something new, and it's worked, and I think worked well. And I can show you a little bit of how it works here, and maybe again, like inspire one of you to think about doing it yourself. So what I've got here are two dust collection systems. I started with the one horse, and then upgraded to the 1.5, and really have used both separately for different things. It's great having two, really a lot of pull. But you can do this to, I think, just about any unit. So the units came with a bag on the bottom, and a plastic bag and a liner, and then on the top was the bag that was, where all the, what I would say, the air filtered back into the room. So I simply took that off and put on a head that now is exhausting right to the outside. So again, the flow is coming in to the unit from the ports. It goes through the normal cycle. Some of the big stuff drops into the lower bag. And then here I put a piece of plywood. I match the input with the output. So on this, there's two 4-inch hoses that come out. I can show you if you have questions on how I actually adhered this to it. But basically, you've got two ports coming out. Those ports then go directly to the outside. And I had the luxury of adding two dryer vent exhaust ports to the house when we added on. So, and you can add those probably to just about any site. You could, I actually am near a window here. I could have gone out right out the window, but I decided to actually go through to the outside through a dryer vent. So this other one horse is basically set up the same way. Match the input or the what's coming into the output, and the draw going out to another dryer vent hose on that side. So I have on the outside of our house 4 dryer vent holes, basically. One for this one horse, 2 for the 1.5 horse, and then our actual dryer vent, which is a PVC over there, goes on out a 4th one. So the upkeep and all this is pretty simple. You very rarely have much that stays in the lower bag. The lower bag does provide a space for some of the larger some of the larger pieces to drop if they do get pulled up, but they don't fit. These lower bags don't fill up very much. Most of it, 99% of it, essentially goes right to the outside. What's great is, again, there's no filters, there's no particles that end up coming back into your shop. And I hope, again, this inspires one of you to think about this. Send me your comments or concerns about it. But again, I've been using this for about 2 decades, and have found this to be a great resource for my shop.